Welcome to PrepsNet Coach Speak with Good Hope Raiders head basketball coach Drew Adams. Here's your host, Aubrey Johnson.
Welcome in, Coach.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. So last Thursday, you had a makeup game against East Lawrence. You handled your business really well. You had about a 40-point win there. Tell us about the night.
Yeah, so we had been on a little bit of a slide at that point. We had a kind of an eye-opening film session Thursday afternoon just to really kind of reveal just some letdowns that we had defensively.
Right.
We didn't think that we should have ever blown that West Morgan game on the road on that Tuesday night. So just really challenged the guys. And it was one of those things, we're better than East Lawrence, but they can definitely compete with us if we come out flat or don't play well. And I'll give credit to our guys. They really responded. We played well offensively, but then we also defended probably as well as we have all year. So it was at their place, not an easy place to play. So it was a good win for us.
Okay, good deal. Then on Friday, you played Danville, an area game, and also the second time you've met them. What did you learn about them the first time? You beat them handily again, like East Lawrence, 40 points. What did you learn about them this second time around? Yeah,
well, when we played them in December, there's kind of a think tank on Good Hope right now on how to beat us around here, and the answer in November and December was to zone us. Like teams that played us man, we've got some pretty good athletes, and we were getting to the rim and really just scoring when we wanted to. Early December, a couple teams started to zone us some. Danville had shifted to a zone and got pretty good at one about mid-December, and we just didn't hit shots against it. It limited us being able to get to the backboard. And then we've seen a lot of zones since then. So they came out in zone. Now they had a kid get hurt in the first quarter. That did make a difference for them. But we were a lot better defensively than the first time. Hit some shots, got them out of the zone. They had to go man. And then at that point, we're just pretty good when we get to the rim in man. So, it's one of those things. We got them at home. Big difference than playing there that first time. But like I said, kind of like Thursday night, our guys have just responded defensively. And when we're guarding, we can be pretty decent. When we're not very good. So, so they held each other accountable. They played pretty well defensively both nights.
Okay, good deal. So then on Tuesday night, you played in the Cullman County Tournament. Your first opponent was Cold Springs. You beat them by a good score, won by 10 to 15 points. Walk us through that game.
Yeah, so that was not a great night. That's a team that, we should be on paper considerably better than them. We kind of came out flat. It's at Wallace, always kind of a weird place to play that first round game. And credit to them. They hit some shots. They were amped up to play us, and they kept it within. I don't think it really ever got outside of 15 or 16 all night. They even cut it at one point, I think, to 6, like late to mid fourth quarter. But Tucker Malin, one of our main guards, took over. He ended up with 30 plus, and I think he went 10 for 10 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. So we were able to put them away. But we know going forward, you'll probably mention the Fairview game tomorrow night. We're just if we play the way we play Tuesday night, we won't be Fairview. But we're hoping that our guys respond this week in practice.
Gotcha. Like you said, tomorrow night, Fairview in the semifinals. What do you expect to see from them?
Fairview's a good basketball team. They're well coached. They're 5A. They play in a tough area, so they're battle tested every single week. They're in there with Gunnersville and Arab and Scottsboro. So they've played a brutal January schedule. They haven't won many of them, but they're playing very good teams every night. So teams that are better than us. So we think, on paper, we might be slot favorites, but it's really one of those games where it's who hits shots. It's going to be kind of a half-court game, I think, both ways. Both teams tried to press a little bit early on, but now both teams have kind of gravitated to a half-court game. So it's really going to be, can our main 5, 6, 7 guys, hit enough shots and make enough plays against the Airs. So just a typical kind of tournament basketball game. It's a make-or-miss game this time of year. So who hits the shots? Yep.
For sure. So then next Tuesday, you host Holly Pond. This will be another second time game that you've played them. You played in early December. What did you learn the first time that you can take into this game?
Yeah, that's a team. Holly Pond is not near as talented as they've been in years past, but they're extremely well coached. Coach Willoughby does a really good job with them. My brother's actually one of their assistants as well. And, we beat them at their place, struggled in December, but they're a team that's progressively gotten better and better. that game will be good for us because they'll be very prepared for us.
Right.
They run a matchup zone that's not easy to score against. They're big. We're not. So, we're more athletic than them. You know, like I said, on paper, we're better than them. But, that's one of those games where if you're not hitting shots and you're not rebounding and doing the little things, and they can slip up and beat you.
Yeah.
It is senior night, so we hope, that we're senior led. So
it's a big deal.
We hope that, we're a little bit more amped up for a senior night game at home.
Good deal. Well, Coach, that's our show. We appreciate your time. And as always, we appreciate yours. Join us again next week for another version of Coach Speak.